Hey, good morning, good morning for the BYOB morning show. Good morning. We're so glad to be here. And as usual, we've been conversating before the show, the pre-show before the show. My name is Chiquita Lindsay, and I'm the queen of real estate. And what I do is help women get over the fear of investing in real estate so they can retire early, never worry about running out of money, and leave a legacy for their children. And so I want to thank Danielle Winningham for letting us be on her platform. This week is amazing. And of course, every week is amazing when you ride with us. And so we have a title this morning, and it is so exciting. And Rose is giggling over there. And it's going to be funny when y'all hear it. I'm going to let the creator tell you what the title is. So I'm going to handle it over to our co-host, but it's an awesome title.
Good morning, everybody. You know, I say it every day. We're back again. We are live and in living color. These ladies always make me smile first thing in the morning because they are morning people. And I'm learning to come along with the program. First of all, I guess I should tell you who I am, huh? I am Rose Fauntleroy, your virtual time and sales genie. What that means is I help you to reclaim your time, your sales, and all of that good stuff so that you can reclaim your bottom line. You know, your money, that cash. Anyway, today we are going to talk about protecting your intellectual property. So, what does that mean? That means get your hand out of my pocket. Don't be trying to roll up on me from behind or even bump me when I'm walking down the street and stick your hand in my pocket and jack me for my money. Can't let you do it because you can bump me and reach in and grab my wallet and I might not even know you have it. But guess what? I protected all my stuff, so you still can't do nothing. Now what? Huh?
I knew you was gonna do it, Rosie. I knew it. That's why I had you say it. I knew it.
My other beautiful co-host, I'm gonna pass it off to you. I'm gonna take my hands out your pocket.
I get ready to say, girl, good morning, everyone. I'm Verlin Smith Randolph, the fear fighting rose of audacity. And I help women to fight their fears and regain their confidence and self esteem lost through life experiences so that they can what? Emerge into full bloom. Welcome again to the BYOB morning show. And Rose, you said get your hand out my pocket when they bump into you, girl. They ain't even got to bump into you.
I know they always trying to steal something.
You better not even think too loudly.
You're right. You're right. You have
And,
to.
and definitely don't speak it.
No, not unless you want to give it away to somebody else.
Oh, they'll even call you and get it. They will call you and get your intellectual knowledge.
They could. Because you know how you be excited about something and you be like, the first person that call you be like, girl, I had this hot idea.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? They stick their hand in your pocket. Hell, they ain't even stick their hand in your pocket. You gave it to them.
You gave it to them.
Yeah,
You gave it to them.
you gave it to them. Absolutely.
You gave
it to them.
So if you really want to know what we're talking about and what all this is about, go to bit.ly/IP Week 2020. We are talking about protecting our and your intellectual property and exactly what that means.
Right. And that's part of protecting your economy, your family, your future earnings that can still be paying your family while you're gone. Your intellectual knowledge. Absolutely. And some people don't realize they have intellectual knowledge. And I know a story, I met a lady yesterday. She says, I've been in my job for 25 years. And I said, well, how much longer do you have to retire? Because I know how this hospital work is. oh, they won't let me retire for 17 years.
What you mean they won't let her?
Well, that's their mindset. That's people's
Mhm.
mindset when you work at those type of places. I said, so what is it can you do? She says, oh, I bake cakes and cookies and cupcakes. That's her intellectual knowledge
It sure is.
that can free her. And she has to protect it. Because somebody could just ask her for a recipe and start baking her cake and sell it like it was theirs.
Well, yeah and no, you can't really protect a recipe, but
Well, you can't.
mm-mm. Um,
You can't protect your grandma's recipe.
not really. Not unless it's something very different about it. Recipes, not so much. But if she created a course or something like that around what she does, or she decides to put some kind of tagline on her business on what she does,
Yeah.
she can protect that.
Wow, I didn't know that, Rosie. I just learned something. Okay.
We all go online, get recipes and all that kind of stuff. No, you can't necessarily stop someone from using a recipe if you put it out there.
Okay.
Now, like you will see a lot of people when they be on TV talking about this, that, and they'll say it has a secret ingredient.
Okay.
Right.
You notice they never tell you what the secret ingredient is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So, but you can protect other things around it.
Right. That's good.
And the reason for protection, because a lot of people say, oh, you don't need to do that. Or because it's my thought and I created it, it's already protected. And part of that is true. That is true. But the reason that you file federally to protect your knowledge, and I call it your genius, to protect your genius, is that if someone else does use it, does stick their hand in your pocket and just inadvertently extract it and start using it, how do you prove that it was yours to begin with? Just because you say so?
Right.
Suppose they say the same thing.
So that's what they're going to learn about in the webinars, right?
That's right. We have a free webinar coming up on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central. That would be 9 o'clock Eastern and 6 o'clock Pacific, I believe. But y'all check the time, because I might have not pulled my watch out of my pocket and looked at it, because I don't wear it on my arm.
Girl, somebody already took that watch out of your pocket.
But you know what, Shakira? I'll let them have that, because I'm not tied to time, as everybody can tell.
Yeah, they'll not only take your intellectual knowledge, they're taking your cash.
They'll take your
everything you got.
That's right, because your intellectual knowledge equals cash.
Right.
It equals wealth and legacy.
Right.
It may be one of the, I don't want to say smallest things, but maybe the most intangible thing.
Okay.
That can create your legacy without a lot of hard work.
Right.
You know, without a lot of hard physical work. It's mental work, but when you put protections in place for your knowledge, you if it's great, if you can get it to catch on, if you can get it in the right hands to grow and do other things with, you could be that might be the only thing you ever have to do.
Right. That's why Coach says IP equal IP.
That's right. Intellectual property equals internet profits.
Right.
Think about Coca-Cola. Think about Apple. Think about McDonald's. Think about, those are some of the big ones. Go on out here and put you some purple arches up and build you a hamburger joint and see what happens. Don't try to call it, and you call it purple McDonald's and see what happens.
Oh, how about we call a computer oranges instead of apples?
You can go ahead and try it. Go ahead. Get you a computer.
Yeah. Put
that little apple in the back. Put an orange in the back.
Orange on top of it. Oh, yeah.
and see what happens.
Right.
Because when someone looks at that and you see that orange up there, are you gonna think about that orange, or is the first thing your mind gonna go to is that apple?
That apple.
So there's a little brand confusion there.
You're right.
Yeah. See, those are the things that you all will learn about in
Right.
the free webinar on Thursday.
Right. It's about protecting yourself and knowing the right way to put yourself out there so you're not infringing on anybody else and nobody else is infringing on your knowledge. Absolutely. Being able to recognize it. Yeah, that's good.
That's where that knowledge is power comes in. You have to know how to protect yourself. You have to know that this is vital to your business, to your product, to your service.
Right.
You have to protect them.
And it's, you know, and it falls in line with everything in life. You know how to stop at a stop sign. You know to go on the green light, stop on the red light. You know not to step on the crack in the concrete. It's part of life. It goes with the total picture of being a business owner and knowing how to be an adult and run a business. It's the total picture. You can't run a business be missing key pieces because you're going to lose money, failure. You got to have that wisdom and that knowledge.
Absolutely. And that is one of the geniuses that Coach D, I call her Coach D, teaches us.
Right.
He's always on the cutting edge of showing us the next steps to go higher and higher in our businesses.
Right.
She's always preparing us. And for that, I say thank you. We say thank you, Coach.
Right.
For allowing us, one, to be in that space, for allowing us on your platform, and always taking us a step further.
Right.
Never letting us be stagnant, never letting us stand still, because she will push you off the edge whether you want to go or not sometimes.
Girl, what you talking about?
And you're right. She has, and our coach is magnificent. I know y'all hear us say that all the time. It's the truth. It's absolutely the honest truth. But having to, and she prepares you before you get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
So before you done went too far and you got to backtrack and try to fix everything.
That's right.
Before somebody takes your intellectual property, and now what you gonna do? Because now you may not be able to go back and get it. I proved that it was yours. Or it was legally trademarked and all the things you have to do. That's why you have to get in this webinar at bit.ly IP Week 2020. Register now.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. Before you start your business, if you already got a business, stop what you're doing and go and register.
That's right. Because you don't want someone sticking their hands in your pocket. Because see, it might be lint in there, but it may not be.
Yeah. And people are getting pickpockets still today. It's not no old thing. It's still going on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right. Today more than ever, because we are in such a technological era. So it makes it easier to be able to see what someone else is doing and creating. Because a lot of times we get excited and we want to share it with the world.
Right.
You have to protect the thoughts you think that end up in print.
Right. You're right.
So yes, it may not be a sexy, warm and fuzzy topic. Maybe not on the front end. I can promise you could buy a whole lot of blankets on the back end.
Yeah, please share out the broadcast because somebody needs to hear this and get in that webinar. Call your girlfriend and say, hey, we need to get in this webinar. Here's the link. Thank you all for joining on Periscope. Good morning, Latoya. Hey, Sierra. Thank you for hopping in. Morning, Heather. Thank you, ladies. Please share out the broadcast. Thank you.
Because sharing is caring.
Right.
And we also like to know that if you come by when we're not here, because, sometimes we're not home in the morning. So put in hashtag replay. So we'll know that you stopped by and caught us on the replay. Because we do look. We look to see who came by and left, who may have stopped by, knocked on the door, didn't leave a note,
Right.
They will tell you, somebody was at your door because your neighbor's always watching. Somebody was at your door. But when you out here working hard, sometimes you may not be at home when people come by. Good morning, Everett. My church folks rolling up in here this morning. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Go to bit.ly/IP Week 2020 to sign up for the free webinar on Thursday, so you can learn the proper, learn what your intellectual property really is.
Right.
Learn what a copyright really means.
Right.
Learn why you may need a patent. Learn why you may not want to share everything with everybody because it might be your trade secret. Folks don't think about those things because you say, "Oh, I'm just a small business." Those things are not important. But those big corporations started out as small businesses.
Mm-hmm.
They started out as an idea in someone's head.
Right.
And now they've grown. And you may say, "Well, I don't want to grow that large." Well, you don't have to, but you still have stuff that needs to be protected.
Right.
That needs to be guarded. You have to guard your stuff. I could go somewhere else with that, but I'm not. But you have to guard your stuff. This is early morning, so
Not the after dark show.
yeah, that might be.
Hilarious.
But you have to guard your stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Because somebody's always reaching around and over your shoulder, and they're always trying to get in your pockets. So you gotta guard your stuff.
Yeah, people looking for a shortcut. Looking for a shortcut. Right, absolutely. So we got a lot of stuff to do today.
Me too.
It's Wednesday.
It's hump day.
Hump day.
But you know what? Every day is when you are working your own business. Every day is the same. Right. You have to look and say, now what day is it? What date is it? Because you don't have to worry about the hump day. You don't have to worry about Friday. Oh, Lord's fact, because you can do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. Make the day your own. In fact, rename the darn day.
That's right.
Who said it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Who said it? But that ain't even the right day if you all get it. And I know you ladies already know what I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah. So it's all about what you want and how you're going to position yourself in life and what you do from day to day. Today is our day. No, it's that when they say hump day, that's day day.
That's right.
That's day day. Yeah, that's third day. Get my English right.
But think about that, Chiquita. That's powerful. That's good. It's hump day because someone thought about that and created it.
Right.
So now that we run around saying hump day.
You see, they program you.
It does because it's so catchy.
Yeah.
But I bet you if you go out there and look around, I bet you that hump day got a trademark on it.
Girl, who did they take it from? Trademarked it.
Whose pocket did they get into?
Right.
And see those type of things, thinking about your intellectual property will make you look at these commercials and things on TV a little differently. Because you'll see the little registered circle or whatever on these things. It'll make you look at things totally differently.
Yes. You start seeing for real.
Yeah, you do.
Or looking at it differently. That's like when you go see a movie and you think you saw it all. Then you go see it again and you see all these other little things that you did not see the first time.
That's right.
Right.
But that's a conversation for another day because
sure is. We're about to get out of here today.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here first. bit.ly/IP Week 2020. We taking the folks' hands out of our pocket starting on Thursday. Now, y'all can let them in your pocket up till Thursday. But Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, we want to see you in the webinar so you can learn how to permanently keep people's hands out of your pockets.
Mm.
That's right. Remember that knowledge is power.
Mm.
You don't want to get out there and do it and say, I didn't know. There's so much valuable information here at the BYOB show, morning, evening, and midnight. Try not to miss it. We're here 3 and maybe 4 times a day sharing the knowledge. You don't want to build, get it together, and put it out there unprotected.
That's right.
I don't even want to imagine what that would be like. Now you have a no cost, not low cost, but a no cost webinar you can attend tomorrow and get some information, get a piece of it. Now, everything's not going to be free 99 and just given all to you, but at least you can get a piece of it and say, yeah, I think I might need this, and then come on back on Sunday. So you can go to bit.ly/IP Week 2020. Do this for you and your business or businesses.
That's good, Verlin. That's absolutely right.
That's good. All right. Y'all have a good day.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.